It's Deb Lehigh here, coming to you from my studio, the Stampin' Hut. When you hop on, say hi. I'm doing a home decor, a 12 by 12, using DSP, and nothing on it is stamped. It's all using either dies and DSP. So I'm gonna turn my music off. Just listening to Christmas music. So we'll give it about a minute or so, and then we're going to get started. This is usually Scrapbooking Wednesday, but I was thinking, since it's still before Christmas. Hi, Sue. Hi, Rosie. Welcome. Give it another 30 minutes or 30 seconds or so, and we're going to get started. Hi, Linda. Welcome. A little something different other than scrapbooking tonight. I'm doing a home decor for Christmas. It's a 12 by 12 wall hanging. There's no verbiage on there, and all it is designer series paper, ribbon, and dies from various stamp sets. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to flip the camera down, and we're going to get started. Got my pieces all here. And like I said, it's 12 by 12, basic white. And I am using DSP from Traditions of Christmas. And these two are from, let me find it here. Seasons of Elegance. Okay. So they're the ones that I'm using tonight on here. All the pieces here. First, I cut this paper, and it is 7.5 by 4. And I already used the Real Red ½ inch shiny ribbon. And if you look at it close, on one side it's shiny, and then turn it over, it's not shiny on that side. So I used that, and I just took a piece down the center, and then I tried to make a bow. If Linda was here, it would have been a little better. But I just took a piece of ribbon and folded it to the center, and then took another piece and wrapped it around and put a square on top. That's going to lay on top here like it's a bow on top of a package. And then with the other designer series paper, I used 4 by 3, and then this is 1 inch by 4. That's going to look like it's a lid to the box. I have it already on dimensionals. This one here is 4.25 by 4, and the same thing. 4¼ by 1. And what I did was I took my white ink pad and just made some marks on the paper. Okay, so that's there. For this one, I took retired ribbon, the silver and gold twin pack, and I took 3 strands and made a bow. That'll be on top. And then I used the gold one for over here. Okay, so we are gonna put the lid on. Here on the packages. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Okay, so we're just going to line this up at the top. Like so. That way it looks like it has a lid. And then this will get down. Like so. And I'm going to just take a piece of Scotch tape to hold it down. And let's bring it up here. And put that down there. Okay. And then our bow will go right on the top there. Going to do the same thing to this one. I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so this is going to go on top of here the same way as the other one. And then we're going to lay this one down. This ribbon has a piece of vanilla or white in between the gold, and that's the side I have showing. Okay. This one ain't on straight. See if I can't get it off, we'll let it go, but it's just not on straight. Gonna nut this down here. There we go. Now let's put this on straight down. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to bring that over. And we'll put tape down. I didn't need that big of a piece of ribbon, but that's okay. Alright, and then this bow will go on top. So before we put everything down, as far as the bows, I'm going to place my packages where I want them. I'm going to set the bows aside because they're going to go on last. Okay. Now, I went ahead and I got some different type of foliage. And I did it in 2 different colors. And we're going to put them on. Okay. This one here, this one and this one is from Christmas Greenery. Okay, this die and that die. And the other one, no, that's not it. Branching out. For these here, I used the branching out, this die and that die. Okay. And then I just took a 2-inch circle punch and I punched a real red circle. And then this one here is from Ornamental Christmas, the silver hanger right here. And then this one is from this same paper, same size, and I just put that on and I used my white painter marker and put some, one's going to go here, one's going to go there. Now this is the fun part, to figure out where you want to put these. So we're going to just kind of place them at different random places, and then we'll go from there. Take the circles off. And we're going to do this one. And then this one. And this one here. Whoops. Okay, something like that. And then I have these little ones that I think I'm going to put one over here and one over here. And this has a little bit of red on it, so we're going to put that there and that there. And then we almost need something at the top. I'm going to put this here. Just move everything down so it all fits. And then that is how I think we're going to do it. What do you think? I think maybe I'm going to flip this over. Put that under there. So what do you think of that layout there? And then, like I said, this ball's going to go here. This one's going to go down here. Okay. And then my bow will go here, here, and here. What do you guys think? And then we put it in a frame. This can be moved up a little. And then I have some dots to put on there. So I think that's how we're going to do it. What do you guys think? Look okay? So let me take these away and get my glue. And we're going to start gluing. I'm just going down the center. Okay. And this is going to go under here and up. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Tina. And then we're going to do this one. Just put some glue here and there. If glue doesn't want to work, it's cold. And this is the new one I opened up on Monday. Guess I'm going to have to put a pin down there. I'm not opening another new one. Try this again. There we go. Okay. And this is going to go under here. I'm going to do this one. Oh, come on. Must be a hunk of glue down there. And then we're going to put this one under here. I think I got it. Oh, sleeve caught it. Take that off. And let's bring this here so I know that I have them where I want them. Like so. And then this will go here. And this one will go here. Okay. That's where I want it. Okay. So we're good to go. Take this. Just run it down the center. And we'll slide that under here. That's going to go there. And then this is going to go in the middle at the top. Like so. Then we're going to bring these little doohickeys. And one's going to go here. And then with the little berries right in the center just to give it some little redness. And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. the berries. It's going to go in the middle. Okay. So we have all that down. So now I am going to put dimensionals on here. We're going to cut some off because I want it to stand out a little. And might as well just put that in the middle. And we'll cut a piece off for down here. Okay. More than what I normally use. I got glue on my fingers. Okay. And then this is going to go about there. Okay. And then we're going to bring this one in, and this is going to get dimensionals on the end here because and down here I'm going to glue it to there. So I'm going to put this here, and this gets a dimensional here, here, and down here. I think that's what I need. Yeah. Okay, and then this gets glue in the corner. You always want to make sure that if you're putting something on top of a dimensional piece, you'll need to put dimensionals on the piece you're going to glue it on, the piece that you're going to glue to it, so that it's the same height. Bring it up right about there. Okay. And then we're going to bring in the other piece. That's going to go right about there. And we're going to do the same. I'm going to put glue here, dimensional, 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 and one in the middle. Whoops, let me do that again. Dimensional, dimensional, one in the middle, and one down here. And that'll go like that. So we want glue here. And I'm going to bring that over just a little more, like so. Okay. And then we have our Christmas balls. One's going to go here in the corner. And I'm just going to glue that on to there. So I'm only going to put on the top there. Like so. And then this one gets down here. And if you want, you can take and put a dimensional underneath here to hold it down, which I should have. This one is okay. All right. So now comes the bows. One's going to go there. And the other one's going to go here. And I am going to use, and then this one's going to go up here. Okay, I was going to use my glue dots, but where did, oh, there they are. Okay. We're going to put glue dot on the ribbon. I'm going to put 2 on the bow and push it down. Being in the frame, it'll stay put. And then that one's going to go there. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. That's going to go there. Okay, and then I think I'm going to just take a glue dot. I thought I already did. And I'm going to just put it right on there. And I'll put that down and I'll hold that down. And then these, there's 3 of them here. You can spread them out if you want. Okay, so that it looks like there's 3. Well, maybe there's only 2 on this one. No, there's 3. I was going to say, I thought I did 3 for each. So that would be my frame or my wall art. Let me put this back in here. I have a mess on the table here. Okay. Let me get rid of my backings to the dimensionals. Okay. So let me grab this is Real Red Delightful Decorative Dots. And we're going to use the Real Red. And we're just going to put some dots around. The page. There's 3 different sizes. Put one up here. There. I think we need a couple more. I need one here. Let's put one here. We need one more up here. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need one more. Have to be an odd number, they tell me. I don't know why, but that's what they say. Okay. So that is my home decor tonight. No stamping at all. It'll fit in a 12 by 12 frame. And I think it looks very Christmassy. What do you think? Okay, so that is everything I have for you tonight. I'll let you know if I will be on tomorrow, on Friday. I think I am going to do a technique using the embossing folder. Let me show you the embossing folder, what I'm talking about. It's, let me just get my folders out here and I'll tell you which one it is. The Christmas Words collage. It has a embossing folder with Christmas words on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rosie. And it has a die, and it's called a hybrid. So what you do is you open this up, and on the side where the Stampin' Up logo is, you would lay that on there, and it kind of like snaps, You can still move it, but it's in place. I'm going to play with this, and then I'm going to show you different ways you can use this or any other dies that have, or embossing folder that has dies like this. I think we have another one that, thanks, Linda, that does the same thing. And then you would take and put your card stock in and cut it out, and it's all embossed. So on Friday, I'll demonstrate this with different techniques that you can use this with. Okay. So that's what I'll be doing. In fact, if I think of it, I'll try to make a couple cards. No, Rosie, this isn't new. This is in, I think it's in the mini catalog. It's either that or online exclusive. It's called Christmas Words Collage, hybrid, embossing folder, and the dies. The dies, I think the dies come with it, if I'm not mistaken. And that just says Christmas Words Collage dies. And I think that comes as a set. But don't take my word on it. I'm not sure. I've had it since it came out, and without looking, but I think it's either in the catalog or online exclusive. But I'm going to work on that a little bit tonight, and then I will come back on Friday, 8 o'clock. And I know Christmas is just next Thursday, and everybody's probably done doing Christmas cards and probably ready to go on to the new year. And I do have an order ready to go so I could get my new catalogs. I did not get any yet. So as soon as I get them, I will see that my customers get them. Okay. So, all right, guys. That's all I have. I will be back Friday, 8 o'clock. And then next week it's iffy. Being that it's Christmas, I have baking I got to do for Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll be on or not. If not, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will see you Friday, 8 o'clock.